reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example.
Oh, man.
Coaches don't want a quarterback to get
Nah, I ain't come back.
Target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup.
Man, understandably so, bro.
Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield.
Man, what? Man, this game, bro.
Oversized receiver. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius. Makes the play. And then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He'll start this drive firing. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DB bodies at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
You don't work tomorrow?
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A lot of defenders around on that screen.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all.
What are you doing?
Give him 6.
What are you doing?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Didn't find any crease in that game.
My dog didn't even move.
He'll be stopped at the 17.
Don't seem like it anyway.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass. It's Rayner. With the catch, it's Harbour. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Finds his man. It's Harbour.
God,
And
bro.
the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
Oh my God, bro.
It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And what a Good job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Madsen. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. On the move, it's Simon. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Lockett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Using the quick game. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lockett. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He might want another play. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Madsen. Going for 6. And he was hooking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw.
Crazy, bro. Why are you beat like that?
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down.
Come on.
Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Makes the catch.
Oh my God, bro.
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. At the 35, he's open. Line room to the right.
It is so awesome, Palmer. The on the field with the ball in their hands. The defensive lineman, baby, scooping up the fumble, trying to get it to the house. He might have ran out of gas a little bit of steam lost, and he gets caught. But what a play by the big D line.
Look at the big fella rumbling and stumbling and bumbling down the field. I'll tell you what, it wouldn't shock me if that guy at some point played running back earlier in his life, maybe when he was 8 years old. But hey, give the guy credit. He completely flips the field. Not only recovers the fumble, but now sets his offense up in great field position.
Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star. Touchdown, Texas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit.
What's
They
up?
got down there and make the stop at the 19.
Huh? I don't know.
So they start this drive from inside
I'm not
the
down there though, so I don't know where it's at, baby.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Longhorn. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Back to throw. It's Rayner. Pressure coming. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. The short hands, it's Harbor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third. Buys a little time with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Up-tempo for the offense.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Madsen.
No, triangle.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an
Look at that. That's a pick, bro.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, they holding on to everything, bro. It's crazy.
No pickup at all on that play. Well, that helped after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's McCutcheon. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Looking downfield, it's Rayner. The short hands, it's Clark. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Threads it inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I like where the quarterback got because because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. He's got the back in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Gives it on the option. Powers through the and runs through another guy. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of
I
scrimmage.
think he's
again,
more like a
going
spokesperson, more like forward facing.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Under fire. Got a man. It's Harbor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
They're working that left side, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 24 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout.
They holding on to every single. Look at the stuff they holding on to, bro. It's crazy.
Play call there. You've got two possessions.
That's
Find keep the defense guessing, right?
Oh boy.
They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. He's got
Come on, bro. Like,
some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. These two guys just on the same wavelength.
y'all niggas ain't making no plays, dog.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Couldn't quite hold it in. They almost had their first pick. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic
That's a hell of a
coverages
play
by
that
the
you had to
defense.
make
That
right
time
there,
they
dog.
played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Who ain't matching? He wide open. Why is he wide open?
To be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage.
That's why I
Looking
gotta
for something
fucking
in the quick
play
game, but instead, the quarterback takes a
blitz,
shot,
man,
runs it
blitz
down
every
the field,
play,
takes
cause
the
y'all
defense
niggas
off
just
guard.
don't.
On the run, it's Simon. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on.
Bro.
He strides his way
Bro,
into the end zone.
hey, that's your man, dog. Where you at?
Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground. Reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Nah, you taking him too fast.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Out of the backfield, he's open. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the
This
ground.
dummy.
He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Come on, bro. You didn't even 73. Like, y'all niggas, bro.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense is playing in this game, especially stopping the run.
It's
We
terrible,
talked about
man.
statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
South Carolina, 21.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Here's some pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle.
Why are you jumping?
And the pass is
What a-
incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Right on the money. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And that one's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all so this game pathetic, bro.
Nowhere to go with the football. You can tell somebody's got to get open to go make a play.
Like, what is that, man?
Something you can't take a sack or force. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a
Oh
play.
boy.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
He's got it on the right. At the 45. It's a running room. And he'll take it to the house.
Oh boy, 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 boy.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 16 over Arizona. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready.
Oh, he wants it all.
Why are you jumping to catch the ball? Why are you jumping?
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time.
Why are you jumping on that?
They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Clark. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
back to pass. It's Rayner. Got his man quickly. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a drive there.
My dude did it earlier.
And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Tight end finds a soft spot. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On the ground, it's Simon. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down?
Man, what are you doing?
Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
28. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Here's a throw downfield late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Man, look at this stuff right there, bro. Look at this stuff right there, bro. Oh my God, this game. Oh my God.
And after this play, the
Oh.
game will be baked. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, fitting way to end the game.
This has been the story of the game.
Fitting way to end the game.
Going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws.
What a game. This game's something else, bro.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the
This nigga was catching the ball on 4 niggas and all kinds of crazy stuff.
That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's
This nigga broke. 4 nigga right here. This nigga broke. Oh, this nigga got 4 niggas around him.
This is a bad day.
And 3 ran into each other.
That's going to do it for you. David Pelican, I'm restating. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Like, tight end juice you like that, bruh? Dang. Look at my nigga. My nigga just chilling. My nigga just chilling. Oh, shoot. Let's see what happened to you on this play. You. He blocking you. I didn't think you can do that. These niggas sorry.